Welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator, where last time we built this thing, our Lamborghini Diablo that we rescued from a barn and then swapped in a 4,000 horsepower engine into it. Today we're actually gonna head back to the car auction and cross fingers that we can find our vehicle for today. Finally, we found our vehicle for today. A 1991 BMW M3. Okay, what was a BMW M3? Clearly, it has seen better days. I think somebody used this thing to go drifting in. Without further ado, let's start up the auction. Let's bid. I think if we could get this probably under 10K, I think we've got a winner on our hands here. Okay, maybe 12K. 12, okay, 13K. 14? No. 15. 16,000 for this rust bucket? I've totally lost money on this. Back to the garage. Before I do anything to this, I have to see what the car value is. I only lost 700 credits? The BMW M3 is unbelievably expensive in this game. Before we do any work to it, we obviously need to start things off with a little bit of a car wash. So let's go. What color is the M3 under all of that dirt and nasty stuff? It's actually like a midnight blue. Very cool. We will also bring over the welder and get all of the nasty rust off of this vehicle's frame. We'll get the M3 up into the air, and I want to see how bad all of the condition is on this. Right off the bat, it doesn't look terrible. Like, the rear's actually in better shape than the front is. We definitely might be able to scam an unsuspecting buyer of this thing. For now, let's remove all the wheels, tires, brakes, all of that stuff. Twitch chat's already saying put a rotary engine in this thing. No. Last episode, when I put a 2JZ into my Lamborghini, let's just say the Lamborghini Owners Club wasn't very happy with it. But what I do want to try to do with this M3 is actually turn it into our first Car Mechanic Sim drift car. Obviously, it's rear-wheel drive, front engine. I feel like we're going to be able to add horsepower into this thing really nicely. I think it might actually be a really good drift car. Twitch chat immediately responds to that and says, LS swap it. If we're actually gonna toss a big old V8 into this with a lot of horsepower, maybe we don't want to cheap out on the suspension. Maybe this is gonna be another complete rebuild. I guess we'll do a bunch of disassembly to this thing. All of the suspension, rear cross member, you gotta go. See you later. Front suspension, gonzo. Rear suspension, plus the fuel tank, plus the drive shaft, gonzo. And now we've got to pull out that engine. Ooh, we're also going to need to remove all of these, which is about to incur a couple of penalties because I am too lazy to actually drain any of it. To get that exhaust pipe off, we actually need to remove the exhaust manifold. Okay, and then that should reveal, yes, this. Oh my god. Okay, that is a lot of bolts. Drain the oil. Thank you very much. That oil actually looks pretty good condition. I wasn't expecting a 2-star condition car to actually have decent looking oil, but now the engine is gone. That is everything gone. Let's just get rid of these nasty doors while we're here. Gross fender, gross looking window. Yeah. All of this stuff has got to go. Now that we've taken literally everything out of the BMW M3, what's the value? Negative 14,000 bucks. Anyways, we'll come back to you soon, BMW M3. For now, we need to repair all of these parts in our inventory right now so we can save as much money. Yes, I do have 7.5 mil. Always got to save that money. I'm going to fail, somebody says. No chance. Shit. What timing? Somebody says even if they were all green, Nick would still find a way to fail. Last one. Let's go. Thank you very much. All of the parts in our inventory, other than like our doors and stuff now, have been repaired. Everything that we could repair. Obviously, we'll still need to purchase some new fuses, new headlights, and things like that. What should we do first? Should we get our suspension back on, considering we've got basically all the parts right now? Or should we get a new engine in? Twitch chat is asking me to start with the engine for this thing. And I think we need to do something cool for this. Oh, yeah, we've got a whole bunch of V8s to swap in here. Do we toss this engine into our BMW M3? Look at that blower. It's so over the top, but I really like it. Somebody's like, that's not a blower, that's family. Vin Diesel would be proud. Let's go. E30 fans are triggered. High power output. No way. That's so cool. It's totally unnecessary and silly, but I kind of like that. I have no idea what a carburetor does. Absolutely none. It lowers your carbs. Doesn't cereal lower your carbs too? My first dad joke of the day. It's for the family. Oh my God. I don't know why a carburetor for this V8 engine boosts your horsepower by 12%. And I need 2 of them up there. Hold on. If I go to the salvage container and I upgrade these carburetors even more, 13.2, 14.4, 16% horsepower from these nearly. This is gonna be a crazy powerful vehicle. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit worried about this engine going in my BMW M3. You will see why. Say hello to my biggest fan. Are we actually done our V8 engine already? I love that big, massive blower. Let's take the V8 off the engine stand and cross fingers that it actually fits in our M3. 100% condition. We didn't miss anything. Oh. Guys, that's not how that's supposed to go. I can fix that. Yes! Yes, that worked. Let's go, BMW M3. We got to get that suspension back in. Our steering rack kind of goes through the oil pan, but gloss over that. Everybody in chat's like, family is proud. No joke. I think we might have actually built a really, really sick looking drift car here. Final corner already completed. That is awesome. We do have some other big things to do. I definitely need a custom gearbox for this vehicle. That actually gives us plus 1% extra horsepower. Yo, it's so big. Anyways, that's going to allow us to tune all of our gears really nicely, which is going to make things way easier for us when we swap in 1,000 horsepower or whatever. I think the only other thing we need on this is an exhaust. We don't actually have a front exhaust anymore. The only exhaust is this middle muffler and the rear muffler. Ugh. Here we go. Installed and installed. I found my missing rubber bushing. Yes. I'm pretty sure all of our suspension's done. All of our little parts are done. I think we've got to get some tires on this thing and then some body panels and give it a go. I'm trying to make this a drift car. Tire size before was a 205/55 R15. That's not going to cut it anymore. We can do better than that. Maybe something like this might actually look pretty good. And then we're going to add a little tiny bit of offset. Okay. Instead of the 205s that were on here, let's go to 85. That might be a little bit bigger than I thought it was, but that rim looks so nice actually. Okay, I think we made a very good choice for our wheels. That's so sick. Are these wheels actually gonna fit? I have no idea. I think we nailed the rim choice. The rims look fantastic. I think those are pretty good. I think those are, ignore that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that bit. There definitely might be a little bit of rubbing, but I think we can all agree. Ignore that. I'm going to fill this thing up with power steering fluid, oil, and so on. And then we'll get it on the dyno. If it leaks oil, that means it has oil in it. Exactly my mindset. Off to the dyno. I'm not even joking. I genuinely do not know if it... Where? There they are. Look at them hiding over there. Now can we start? Yes. Yeah. No way. 500 horsepower was our factory. It doesn't even sound that bad. It really doesn't. Let's go, BMW. So after all of that, 1,000 horsepower? No way. Let's go. Before we do anything else with you, let's go take you outside and let's get some body panels onto our BMW M3. And we've actually got customization for this guy. Look at all of our different rear wings. We have 7 different rear wings for this guy. So we've got super subtle ones, classic BMW rear wings, a rear lip, or a massive rear wing. I think we gotta go with the big old rear wing. If we're gonna be a drift car, I feel like that's gonna work. Let's purchase both though, and we can see which one we like better. All of Twitch chat is yelling at me saying wide body, wide body, wide body. We will go wide body. I think we're gonna have to do that with the front as well because our fitment is so badly off. So we have 2 different options for this. This one that's a bit meh. This one, though, is a really cool front splitter, so let's go with that. Yo, and then look at all of the front grille options on here. That is so cool. So we've got our new front bumper. Let's see what this looks like. Yo, that wide body might actually be perfect. And then we had some side skirts that were wide body as well. Yo, I think I might have nailed this. I might have actually nailed this car. And then I need my front end over here. Yo, that is so mean. I love that. And then we have 5 different hoods for this vehicle. We can swap any of them on. This one's got hood pins on there. That's really cool. Let's get some headlights as well. Jeez, look at our headlight. Look how many sick headlights options we have. So we can add like an intercooler or like an air filter in our headlight, kind of like the Dodge Hellcat. Let's do that on one side only. So tinted on that side, and then let's add an air filter on that side. Hood, let's get that installed. I can fix that. Don't worry about that. Headlights, let's get that installed. That's so cool. Breathing through its eye. Holy. Get the wide body installed. No. No, that fitment is nearly perfect. There are no mistakes. Only happy accidents. I love that trunk. That looks awesome. With the big old rear wing. Okay, it looks disgusting. That rear wing is too big. It's gotta go. Yo, that's really cool, though. I think we're gonna go with the rear lip. I think that is way more drift car. Yeah. I have to fix my blower 1 second. Yes, the blower fits perfectly on the M3. That is so sick. Last little thing. Take this vehicle over to the paint booth. I'm really not sure what color we should paint this. Yellow is actually really sick. Maybe red to match our blower with the black trim. That's actually really nice. Blue isn't bad either, but definitely clashes with our blower. Purple is, oh, even in this olive color. Usually I would go, that's the color of throw up. But that is so nice. 1,000 bucks spent on our paint job. With all of that stuff done, BMW M3, let's give it a drive. Let's go. Let's take it to the top speed test track. I don't expect it to do very well considering it's gonna spin its wheels everywhere. Oh my God, it's actually a drift car. No way. Don't tell me it can actually drift well in this game. Okay, can't really go in a straight line. There is no amount of throttle control I can do to make this go in a straight line. I'm literally pressing like 5% on the throttle, and it's spinning its wheels in 3rd gear. There we go, 100 miles an hour, 120, 130, 140. Okay, who decided to put 4 gears in this thing? I probably want to drift in 3rd gear, so 110 miles an hour. That's actually probably a pretty good area for me to be, but I'm just going to extend it a little bit. Is this thing actually going to be able to do a controllable skid? I don't really think I even need my handbrake. It's just going to be a bit of a slidey, skiddy boy. Here we go. And in. Stop shifting down. Okay, I need to fix my gears. Hold on. Car mechanic sim developers, could we have manual gears, please? I tried to extend 1st gear out in the hopes that it would stop shifting gears by itself randomly. This thing just loves to spin its wheels. Okay, there we go. Whoa, it's fast. Whoa, it's so fast with its gear. Some people might say this doesn't drive very well. And those people would be correct. After we rescued our BMW M3 in a barn, fixed it all up, what is it worth now? Let's see. Yo, 87,000 bucks. That's not bad. I think we actually made a bunch of money on this vehicle. That's awesome. A wide body BMW M3 with a blower sticking right out of the hood, attached to a supercharged V8 engine. That thing is so cool.